A short update on the energies. November 13, 2014. By now, the acceleration will be palpable on all levels, and so, we will once more take the opportunity to remind you all that even if the pace seems to be more than a little wild at times, know that as always, no thing and no one will be left to chance. For in this, it is as always a carefully orchestrated plan behind it all, one where the light at all times is doing what it can to help the majority amongst you fully embrace the all-pervading message of love that is being pumped in through countless channels at this moment in time. For even if some of you will still feel as if you are simply awash in chaotic sequences of ever-changing fields of energy, know that they are all coming from the same source and they are all sending out the same message of love thyself. That is the key. For the time has once more come to shout out the same advice of stop fighting the light within, and instead, release the hold on the old that some of you still hold so tenaciously onto, the old idea that you have got to do the right thing in order to be allowed to step into the new. Well, the only thing you have to do, is to stop disallowing yourself from fully embracing the core within you, the one that holds no secrets, but have the same single message of love at all levels and in all aspects. Granted, there are still some of you who continue to tune into the same disruptive messages of disbelief and disarray, all stemming from the old ideas of disempowerment and disintegration, and to those of you still listening into that old and outdated message, we will simply say this: let go of the old. It no longer serves you, it is no longer a part of your identity, it is merely an old sticker that used to cover up the real you. So let it come off once and for all, and let your light shine fully forth so that no one no longer can doubt the truth in these words: you are all equal, and you are all equally loved, you are nothing more nor nothing less than any single soul you see around you. Nor are you nothing more nor nothing less than all of the unseen that stand around you applauding your valiant efforts to tear this entire world away from those old limiting definitions. For you are all as bright as the brightest of light, and even if this is a message that has been oft repeated, it needs to be said again and again. For to some of you, these words are still a necessary requirement in order for you to step through those inner words that are still barring up the entrance to your own treasure trove of loving light within, and so, we will continue to serve them up in a way that can act as a key to unlock that door. But let us also remind you that alongside these words there is an ever-increasing flood of light flowing into this planet, and that light has more the effect of a battering ram. So again we say no, that the light will not stop in its tracks for anyone or anything, and so we say that the easiest way to stay afloat in all of this energy, is simply to acquiesce to that inner light that is already there. For the moment you do just that, you will fall perfectly into step with this incoming light, and together you will help to put this entire planet on an even more direct trajectory towards the new. Again, this is a collective process, but it is you as individuals who must decide just how long it must take for you to truly see the light of this, and so, we will once again leave you to ponder these words, and to listen well to the message that they carry within. For the inner workings of these messages resonates fully with that inner truth that we so want you to rediscover within your own being. It is here for you all to find, and it has been waiting for this moment to finally be set free. So let your heart sing to this new tune of love. It is nothing it wants more than to be fully able to join in this heavenly choir with the richness of your voice and with the totality of your being. So let it rip, as they say, and be prepared to be astounded by the power it carries within its very vibration. It is enough to make even the farthest reaches of creation sit up and listen in awe. The Constant Companions. Channeled by Asia North. asianorth.wordpress.com